G&G Enterprises was started in 1986 by my father and his business associate. The company was started out of a need for a general contractor in Southeast Texas. We do remodels. We will take ground up construction projects. We will do hard to bid projects. We will focus sometimes on construction managers at risk. We also have design build capabilities with our employees in-house, where we're able to take something from a conceptual standpoint, design it, bid it, build it, and turn it over to the owner. I grew up knowing what I wanted to do. I didn't know where I was going to school for it, but fortunately I applied to Texas A&M. That was the only school that I applied to. I went there, settled into the construction science, which was under the College of Architecture. Graduated. I went to work for a large firm in Dallas. The goal was to see how large companies functioned so that I could come back and better impact the company that Dad had already built.
We moved here so that Colin could work with his dad, and through just a different partner and his dad planning to retire, we were able to purchase the business from his dad. So ultimately, it came into me coming into the business, and then he and I are 100% owners of G&G Enterprises. When I came into G&G, I was a stay-at-home mom. And then when our youngest started going to school, Colin was looking, he was like, I really need someone to work in the company. He had a lot of responsibility, and because it was a small business, he was doing a lot of things himself. And then I started working behind the scenes. I
was able to take something that was relatively small, which is what my dad purposefully kept it at, and nurture it and grow it into the business that it is today. The employees who are all here have been chosen because they are really family members to us.
Our employees are our family. Anyone that's ever walked through our doors knows that we would be nothing without the people we surround ourselves with, and we don't take that lightly.
Back in '93, when I started here, it was a very small company. I worked for Colin's father, John. We did probably 5 or 6 jobs a year total. And it was a very small base mom and pop company at that time. Since Colin and Natasha have taken over, they have turned it into a very large, lucrative business. We have grown over the years quite rapidly, really. And it's more of a place to have a career now than just have a job. They have came along with technology, tools, just about anything that anybody could want to make sure our jobs progress safely and very sufficiently. They have provided every bit of that.
We were in a facility that we retrofitted, made work for us. Our auditorium only had really one exit door, and we were filling 3 services up with 400 to 500 people. We knew that if we did not build another facility, that our space would limit our potential here in Southeast Texas. We decided we wanted to go local. We wanted our business to go to the places that we lived and where we served. So we started looking locally, and we found 3 contractors that are reputable in Southeast Texas. But for some reason, everywhere we went, we saw signs for G&G. And there was something about their facilities that caught our attention. And then after we were able to make that initial contact with Colin and Natasha, there was a connection, not just a business connection, which was extremely important, that you could do quality work. I just really felt there was a friendship or a connection with them as individuals.
They are some of the most giving and lovingest people you will meet. They are passionate about their family, their friends, and their community. They believe in mine and Chris's vision of what we're doing here with Best, and the vision of hospice that I desire to serve the community with. Colin and I have a lot of the same design aesthetics. We love the clean lines. We have a modern and contemporary feel. From the moment you step foot in our door, through all of our offices, it is a inviting and welcoming and calming place. Because at the end of the day, our business is talking with families and serving those that are battling life-limiting illnesses. So meeting with Colin and Natasha to put that together, every step of the way, that was taken into consideration.
Natasha plays an instrumental role in the business. She plays an instrumental role throughout Southeast Texas in a number of ways, and she's a tremendous civic leader. She does such a tremendous job being the face of G&G. And Colin, on the other hand, lives, eats, and breathes his business day in, day out. You know, right before we started construction here in Orange, in our new location, our community was devastated by Hurricane Harvey. And one of our branches took significant damage north in Mauriceville. And G&G stepped up immediately and helped us quickly get that branch rebuilt, helped us get back to being able to service our customers in the northern part of the community, which was devastated. And G&G was invaluable in getting us back on our feet after Hurricane Harvey. When we started the process of selecting a builder for our new Orange location, we certainly wanted to include G&G in that process, and again, price was important, but their reputation that they had established with us certainly played a role in that decision making as well.
Businesses have an option to start investing in their community from the ground up when you build. Whether that's a new building or a renovation or combining multiple buildings on one property or growing second, third, fourth locations. And we are a local contractor who hires local employees that our dollars stay here and they're invested here. So we love that, and we love that the impact that it makes on our community.
There is a lot of pride in what we do, and it is beyond exciting to see a raw piece of land or a dilapidated old building go from nothing to something in a short amount of time. It is great to see the local owners of businesses in this area contributing that capital to help further the growth of Southeast Texas, and it is immensely important for us to be a part of that growth.
Thank you so much for honoring us as this year's Executives of the Year, but it's not really about us as it is about the company that we've built and our employees.
Thank you from all of us.